What's up, everybody? Matt from both Hops Geek News and Nerd Initiative here with the man himself. He is a Nerd Initiative Cheersie's winner, actually. No big deal. We have started his big campaign, and Tim Sheridan is here with us. Alan Scott, Green Lantern. Tim, thank you for taking the time and talking to us. Welcome to the show. What is it like for you being at this big convention?
I am so happy to be here. First of all, I'm so happy about our Nerd Initiative.
Listen, it's
Issue
gonna
of
be
the
huge,
year
kids.
win.
I mean, it's a big deal. There's some heavy
Unbelievable.
hitters, and your comic, the way it just stood out, it's a testament to the things you
means
did,
so
man.
Much. Means so much to me. This convention, I've never been to MegaCon before.
Really? First time?
First time here. I used to live near here, but MegaCon wasn't really a thing back in the dark ages when I lived here as a child. But this show is amazing. This is incredible. In fact, it's getting really crowded now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're blocking a lot of people.
We're going to go ahead. We're bringing the crowd with us. So everybody, if you get up in here, everyone, this is the man you need to see and talk to right here, obviously.
Please. The line starts way back there.
But you've got to see some really cool stuff, like cosplay-wise. What has got you really excited as far as that? 'Cause
Did you see these guys?
I have not seen them yet.
There were two gentlemen who came by today dressed head to toe in perfect
It's amazing.
Golden Age green and red lantern.
Those are deep cuts. Like, you just don't see that running around.
Vladimir Sokov, Red Lantern, the first one I've ever seen
In the wild.
ever.
That's your first MegaCon, so
Yes.
like the bar is set now.
Those guys are great. If you see them at MegaCon, you get a
have
picture.
to say hi to them.
Get a
which
picture.
We
They're the best.
absolutely will have to.
Yeah. I have to tell you though, but seriously, it makes me tear up.
Right.
Like, because cosplayers are incredible. They're magical
The
people.
things that they can do, I wish I had that talent.
I don't have that talent either.
I have no imagination.
But when people love something so much that they want to express it like that for everybody to see, and it's something that you had a part in creating, it means everything. It's incredible.
And I'm sure too, like Comic-Con's the big reason I love them, everybody loves them, is the faces to the names. Like we were talking about earlier,
I'm sorry about the faces. We're just writers.
You got a face for writing comic books. I'm sorry. Hate to break it to you.
They put us in basements with no windows.
They hide
and a
you guys
keyboard.
away. Like, you better write this script by tomorrow,
it's
and if you're
bad.
not done, you're not going to this con.
You have no idea. You literally just nailed it.
It's, it is what it is. But I mean, getting out to meet the fans and stuff too. It's that interaction to getting the connection to the writer. They're gonna tell their friends, tell their family. Maybe this is someone like kids or their very first introduction to a character in comic books.
Cons, for me, I do this. Like, I think people think we make money doing this.
Oh, if you got into comic books to make money, I'm sorry, but
there's nothing about comic books that makes money. First of all, let's get that out of the way.
Let's just
Second
kill
of
it.
all, I'm very fortunate that like when a con wants to bring me out and have me here,
It's a big deal.
I love it. But the reason is because everybody's
He
so
wasn't
polite.
excited about
the
Green
reason
Lantern.
I love cons is how polite
It's all
people
Mitch's
are.
fault over there. We saw him. He said, "Hey, walk right through here." I saw it, the whole thing.
No, but what I love is social media. To me, a lot of people want to talk about what they hate,
It's easy.
but here everybody wants to talk about what they love.
I mean, nobody's coming up to you be like, "I hated this."
No,
They would rather just do it when they go on Twitter later
'Cause
on. Be
I
like,
think-
"Actually, that guy." I hated him."
on Twitter they're not afraid you're going to turn around and punch them. And here, you know me, I'm
You
scrappy.
never know. Like you said, there's no money, so he has nothing to. No.
Yeah, it's it is kind of it kind of keeps you going. It energizes you being
Oh, I'm
here.
sure too. Like,
And just meeting people who really appreciate what you do. You don't know. We sit there, like I said, I joke about it, but we really do. We're holed away in little rooms writing these things. We send them out into the world, and we hope that people are enjoying them. And there's there's people who like the stuff you do. There's people who don't like the stuff you do.
Yeah.
But it's nice to meet the people who like it. It keeps you going.
and it really, revitalizes you, like you said. And I mean, it's easy. Just you send off, and then by the time that script, like the comic is out, you're already working on the next thing. So like circling back and closing that loop, I'm sure is
Especially like when I'm doing animated stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yes, which-
animated stuff takes
man.
a long time to do. And so like I'll work on something and then years and many projects go by and then I have to go out and promote it and I have to try to remember.
What was that about? Like the long Halloween, for example. Like
they're like, what were you
that.
thinking when you started Wrong Halloween? I'm like, well, it was 2017.
I had some coffee probably, and I really just got into. I don't know. I blacked out.
I was thinking how great it is to be in my 20s.
It was awesome at this time, but yeah, no doubt. And then you're out. It's really great. So getting to see you guys out here, it revitalizes the fans, I know for sure.
Yeah.
Getting to just meet you guys, you're human beings too. I think people forget
Well,
that.
some of us.
Especially when they're saying that they hate your stuff online, right? They forget you're human beings behind that. So
some of us are human
How could you
beings.
hate this
I don't
face
know if you've
and-
met Jeremy Adams, but that's not, he's not a human being. He's a writing machine.
Yeah.
He's a writing machine.
I mean, I did walk James Tynan and Scott Snyder here. They are also machines, like some
Yeah.
of the things they're doing, but
Yeah.
this stuff you're doing, it's right up there with anything anyone's doing in the game. So
That's really kind of you.
from a
Thank
comic
you.
nerd, I really appreciate what you're doing for the genre and the fans.
I
It
appreciate
means
what
a
you
lot.
do
Thank
for the
you.
genre and the fans. Thank you.
As we wrap up, if I could ask, if you do a, hey, I'm Tim Sheridan and you're watching Nerd Initiative,
Yeah,
and
that-
then do a separate one for you're watching Hops Geek News as well.
That's going to
I
cost
got 2
you.
shows to promote. I'm sorry. Listen,
It's going to cost
my
you.
sugar mama's right there, so
It's going
she
to be
can handle the bills
expensive.
part, okay?
It's expensive. All right, ready? Here we go. Hey, I'm Tim Sheridan, and you're watching Nerd Initiative.